What is going on, everyone's? We are here and we are back with another episode of
Is My Point Valid?
Yes, indeed. I'm yours truly, Brandon D.
And I am Camille A. Stocker.
And before we get into it, thank you to everyone who shows us love, all of our subscribers. If you show us love, we appreciate it. If you're getting the value from this content, it's your first time checking us out, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff because it helps us grow. And like I said, we really appreciate it. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into this episode. And the topic for today is going to be
Memphis man withdraws student for sex.
Say it one more time.
Okay. Memphis man withdraws student for sex.
Memphis man, grown ass man, done went and withdrew a girl from the local high school for sex. But it gets worse. Let's check it out. Where we at? Right there. Legal.
I was like, who was the trifling man and where was the mother?
Those are some of the questions parents and community members are asking after a Memphis man was able to check a teenager out of school for sex. This happened Monday at Kirby High.
You know the dude, don't you?
I don't know this dude.
I was about to say something for you guys. What was I about to say?
My bad. I thought he would be handsome or something.
That nigga ugly. Hold on. I was about to. Oh. So, this fool is so bold as to put his name. He signed her out with his name.
He looks young.
Happened Monday at Kirby High School. According to an affidavit, the man accused 23-year-old Kevin Talley Jr. According to investigators, a 16-year-old flagged down officers after Talley refused to pay her.
Whoa. Okay, there's so much. Forget his picture. Forget what he looks like. Handsome or not, he's wrong. The administration.
These are these trusted public schools that y'all love to boast about.
Didn't look at anything to see if he was on the list for pickup. Like even when I was in high school, it was kind of strict on who. Even the doors would be locked, so like parents just couldn't come. It was kind of what? Okay, I don't know. I have so many questions and I can't get them out because what?
There are so many layers of failure in this case. Parents, teachers, administrators, where's the doggone the school security?
Police, our policeman was named.
Y'all let this man walk into the school and withdraw a 16-year-old.
Y'all didn't question it? Because I know he walked in there looking.
He ain't show no ID.
Nothing. You just take a piece of paper and sign your children out.
Or somebody else's.
Or somebody else's children. Yeah.
Then they say she was flagging down the police.
Because he didn't pay her.
And then she's so crazy. She told the police, he ain't pay me.
So you a sex worker, girl.
At 16.
So he goes to check. Wait. I bet you. There are text messages. Is he going to say that?
No, I don't know.
But
I don't know.
That there are text messages of him telling her or her telling him, you can check me out. All you have to do is go to the front office and do this.
It's probably on what's that?
WhatsApp?
Is that's the name of it?
Is that the one?
The green one, that
everybody
they think is secure.
Use WhatsApp.
Yeah.
There is probably that. And she's like, hey, just come get me out. And then they had an arrangement that she was gonna get paid, and he ain't pay her.
Yeah,
and she gonna go flag down the police.
That nigga trifling times 2.
Girl.
And then she went and told the police like she was in the right.
Her for sex after lying to school administrators, claiming to be her brother. The incident, not only a major safety concern for students, but also a concern when it comes to sexual health and education for teenagers. Thank you for joining us for Action News 5 at 6. I'm Joe Birch. Action News 5 Sydney Gray sat down with the nonprofit organization Sister Reach today. The director says while this incident may seem isolated, incidences of statutory rape are common in Memphis and oftentimes rooted in poverty. Sydney is live now to explain the deeper impacts of this arrest. Sydney?
Hey there, Joe. Good evening. Well, the man accused in all of this has since bonded out, but he does have to appear back here at Shelby County Court in the next month. Now, we know that the teen at the center of all of this, I talked to nonprofit leaders, and they say that the teen involved in all of this was likely operating on a sense of survival.
She didn't say I was trying to be with him because I loved him. She said, I'm flagging you down because he didn't pay me. Okay, that $60 meant everything to her.
Sharice Scott is director and founder of Sister Reach, a Memphis-based reproductive and sexual justice organization. She says she was appalled to learn that a 16-year-old was checked out of school for sex.
And parents are depending on the school system to follow the rules and make sure that if someone comes to get their child from school, that there are protocols that are followed around their protection to ward off something like this from happening.
Scott says this issue is much deeper, and because instances of statutory rape are common in Memphis, she says it's time to start talking about it.
That we've got to really take a look at what is happening here in Memphis to families, to young people, when young people are willing to engage in sex work in order to live, in order to take care of themselves.
Scott says the incident speaks to poverty and the need for better sex education. According to Memphis police, Kevin Talley Jr. picked up the teen, but the teen flagged down police when she wasn't paid $60.
So if $60 was enough for her to jeopardize her educational career and her safety, are we going to talk about poverty today? Or are we going to talk about poverty with their children?
Scott also says it's time for parents.
This doesn't have anything to do with poverty. It doesn't have anything to do with poverty.
To do with culture.
It's culture. That it has nothing to do with poverty, because that means that every 16-year-old girl is out here working for that's not true. So that's not blame poverty, because poverty does not. Everybody who is in poverty is not indulging in crime or unethical stuff. We're not going to put that on poverty. We're not going to put that on every poor person. We're not going to do that. That girl knew, and her mama is probably a sex worker, or her auntie, somebody. She learned it from somebody. So she has probably been taught, if you sleep with a man, you get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Or her friends, or whomever she is hanging around, that is what has been taught. Don't you dare say because these children are in poverty. Because
we're going to talk about poverty now. Are we going to talk about it later? No, we're going to talk about this girl selling her dog on behind for money.
And then we talk about sex education. The way the school teaches sex education, you know how they teach girls sex education? Just protect yourself. You can go have sex. They don't say don't have sex. You protect yourself. You get on birth control. You take this shot. You do this. Go to the clinic. Go do this. But instead of saying you don't need
There's no preventative maintenance.
It's nothing.
It's nothing preventative. It's all reactive.
And that
proactive.
That woman said she was worried about her money. But not once did she say that she was going to a grown behind man, a 23-year-old. Nobody's saying anything about that. They overlooked that. Well, of course, they're saying statutory rape, but because she did consent, but still, it was a 23-year-old man, and his behind should still be in jail, because guess what he's going to do? He's going to sign out another 16-year-old girl, and it's going to reoccur. And this is not his first. And matter of fact, this is not the first time this has happened. You can look at him
until he paying for it.
What are we doing?
And then you can tell he ain't got no money.
He ain't got no money. and he knew he probably owed her some money beforehand. But like, let's stop this. It's not because that girl was in poverty and she needed 60. No, it's because she wanted. She knows she could use her body for money. Sex education. Girls don't use your body for money.
That's education. Stop having sex.
You are freaking valuable. You don't get you get your education, and then you find you a good dude.
Stop doing what
you're doing. But the sister outreach, and we have to tell our girls, tell your girls not to.
The sister outreach.
Tell your children not to be fooling with NIGGAs like that.
Straight up. Y'all tripping out here. Y'all doing all wrong.
Does he have a job? Does he have a car? And you gonna pretend that's your brother. And you 16. Focus on the work. Anyway, God talking.
With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. So, like always, it is love, peace, and soul. Like Soul Cream, baby.